So what we're looking at now, guys, is we've just now gone through all of these tabs. I've explained to you each tab and what they are. I'm going to show you how these tabs work together to essentially make your life 100 times easier. Okay, so first things first, you guys remember the dashboard page. We finally have a lead here. Cool. Now, obviously, I haven't touched it at all, so it's $0 in the pipeline. Conversion rate is obviously 0, but we're going to change these quickly. So let's go ahead and move to conversations. You'll notice because I had opened up the conversation already, since I'm like the admin of the account, but essentially the message would show up here. So at the top in the unread, you would see, actually, sorry, it wouldn't show up here because this is the unread tab. So only replies will show up here and like missed calls, stuff like that. But what happens is this is the original and first message that the customer will receive, okay? Hey, Gabe, it's, obviously it's Gabriel, which is me from 4Media. I just got the info you filled out online and figured I would text you to make it easier. Feel free to shoot me some more info or photos of what you need, or just request an appointment to bring it in using this link below, okay? Our staff will be with you as soon as possible to confirm the day and time, okay? So they're prompted to either, right, there's 3 actions that can really happen here, right? So they can reply to this message, okay, that they receive on their phone. And don't get confused with this here. This is just the email that sends. So like I said, an email and a text send. But anyways, back to what we're discussing. There are 3 actions that can take place here. They can choose not to reply at all, which is obviously an actual action that can take place. There's a action there, and there's a cause and an effect, so essentially. So because they didn't respond, you'll see what action takes place. The second one would be if they just clicked on this link here, okay? You'll see that it prompts them to actually choose a time, and usually it'll have it autofill, which is amazing. But yes, they will have to put their info in, and they'll be requesting a time doing this, okay? Our staff will be with you ASAP to confirm that date and time. So that's the second option that can happen. The third option here, guys, is they can just reply right away to here, okay? So they can choose to reply and you can continue to have that conversation. But I want to show you my favorite page, like we were discussing earlier on the left here. I want to show you why it's my favorite page, but let's go ahead and hop in here. So, wow, okay, this is a little different, right? The box has appeared. So this is exactly what is supposed to happen when a lead inquires, right? So they're immediately added to this box. Just know that if they're here, they've 100% received this message at least. And what's cool is this is what sends the first day. Okay, these 2 messages, essentially saying the same thing. Okay, just one is from email. Don't get confused. So you can reply with email or you can reply with text. Okay. I've noticed again SMS being the major factor here. So. But the following day, okay, so the first day this sends, this following day, they'll receive a similar message like this, a little shorter, okay, and that's it. The third day, they're actually moved to this tab, okay? So if they're in this tab here, they are 100% have received these messages, okay? If they've been moved to this tab, it means they 100% received this message, okay, the email, and the one in the following day, because on the third day, that's when they're moved to the no reply tab. So that's how I want you to think about it, okay? No shows are also sent to this same exact tab. You'll see here in parentheses, I have no new leads and no shows, and it's the same time period. So once you have a customer request an appointment, you confirm it and they don't show, once you mark that as a no-show, not only does an automated text send out to them, guys, prompting them to book an appointment again. So I want you to think of this as like a cycle. But if they don't reply to that message after 3 days, they're immediately added back to here. But if they reply to this, okay, what's cool? If they reply to this no-show message, they're added to the hot leads tab. Okay, so I know I'm jumping around a bit, but just know there's something that happens every time an action happens of the lead. So let's hop back here. I don't want to confuse you guys too much, but so okay, new lead is in. If this new lead replies, they're added automatically to the hot leads tab. So I will literally, guys, I'm on my phone right now. I'm gonna pull up the text that I received, okay, and I'm just gonna reply. I'm just gonna say hi, okay, bam, bam. Look at that. It moved by itself to hot leads, okay, and you'll see in the unread tab. Now we can finally see he replied through text. Okay, hi. I just said hi. Okay, I'm not that creative. All right, but you'll see here, because he replied, he was moved to the hot leads tab. And because he replied before the third message sent, he just jumped from new lead to hot leads. Okay. So the no replies will stay here. Okay. Even if they reply to these messages, because these are guys who have not responded to all three of the messages that sent out. Okay. Now, so he moved to hot lead. So when you wake up in the morning and you check this, okay, you need to prioritize this person over this person, right? Because the goal is to get these guys to the next step, which is booking an appointment. They didn't do it on their own by clicking the link. They maybe needed more information, so you need to get them to that point somehow. Whether you need to call them, it is up to you guys to confirm those appointments. I cannot stress that enough. I see it a lot of the times that these guys, like they'll wake up in the morning, there'll be like two people who have requested bookings. They need to be contacted immediately, and I'll show you what needs to happen. Okay, but let's backtrack here to Gabe Musso. Okay, me. Okay, I'm a hot lead. I replied. What happens next? Okay, so a few things you can do with this box. It's very cool. There are two actions. You'll see my name is not underlined. However, when I hover over it, it does underline. The reason why I like this page so much is because the tabs on the left here can be accessed through a few places here. So if we click on my name, you have to click on the name, make sure it's highlighted. You'll see that it pulls up not only the conversation here and their customer profile, but from here, you'll be able to also book them, to book their appointment. So let's say in the morning, you hop in, okay, let me check out my hot leads. Let's see how the conversation went here. Okay, let's see what he said. Bam, hi, okay, hi. You know what I mean, hi. Sweet, so that's how you would do it. You guys are chatting. See, you guys just heard the ring. I just got the text, but you guys are chatting. Let's say at this point the conversation's going well, and they decide that they want to bring in their car. Very simple, okay? Bam. Appointment, top right, add new. That's simple, okay? Very straightforward. And from there, you would choose the time together. And to top it all off, you'll also be able to see the appointment reminders that they'll be receiving. So it's very visual. You'll be able to keep up with it once you confirm this appointment. Okay. Notes are up here as well. So you will see in this tab, notes automatically populate from our ad system. So their car, what service are they looking for, extra comments, etc. Whatever we have it set up to do. Tasks, you can actually add your own tasks on, let's say this guy wanted you to follow up in a month, something like that. You would do that here. And then activity, right? So what has this person done? You'll see a lot of extra things here because I've used this account more than once. So you can see the dates here, but you'll be able to see the activity. So don't get too confused. It's very simple, straightforward. So top left here, you can get back to the opportunities page, and just like that, you're back to work onto the next lead. Okay. But let's say not only did Gabe reply, okay, he then goes back into this link. So I'm going to do this manually on my phone. I'm going to now click on this link. I'm doing this right now live. I wish I could show you guys, but I'm going to now, I'm going to pick a time. I'm going to choose 11 a.m. Okay, tomorrow. All right. Bam, that all looks good. Bam, bam. All right. Make sure all the info's right. Book appointment. Or sorry, request appointment because I'm a customer, remember. Let's take a look here. just like that. So you'll see that that ring was the email I just got and the text, but don't get confused with these. Remember, this is the email that also sends. Um, and it's saying this essentially almost the same thing. But you'll see here, hey, Gay, letting you know we got your request for an appointment. One of our staff members will follow up shortly to confirm the date and time. Sweet. Let's go back and check that out. Oh, look at this. So he moved, this box moved by itself into booking requested. Who are you going to prioritize, guys? This person or the hot lead that just simply replied, right? You need to be using your time effectively. I know you guys are busy, but this guy needs to be contacted and confirmed immediately. Okay, so this guy can get here only in one way. Okay, this guy has clicked on the link. All right, he's clicked on this link, and sometimes he doesn't even want to talk to you. He just wants to request an appointment, and that can open up a conversation as well. Let's say, hey, that time doesn't work. Can we do this time? You know what I mean? You guys are smart. I don't need to explain these little things. You guys are super sharp, but you get the idea here, right? They just need to be tended to immediately. So booking requested, this is not an actual confirmed appointment. You need to confirm it by going in, taking a look at even here. You'll see the time. See this? Is this a good time? Do I need to click the plus sign here or not? Okay, if you need to be more visual about it, look at how badass this is. If you're a visual person like me, let's get to the scheduling page. Look at that. It even shows up here for you guys by itself as an orangish color. Okay, so hopefully this all makes sense. But this new lead that was just here, not only did he reply, he got moved here, right? He can also simply click on that link and completely leapfrog hot leads and straight get put into here. So that's why these guys are so important. That's how much interest they're showing. They want to actually come in right away. So they need to be treated with the utmost highest priority. Okay. Then you can go through your hot leads list from there and get them to here. So I'm going to show you guys the next step for this person. How do we get him now to the booking confirmed? Well, it's very simple. Okay, there's a few ways. My favorite way is by going here to the calendar, okay, and this way you'll be able to see everything, and the Google Calendar sync, if you have it, will be synced in here, but you'll be able to see everything here. Maybe even pull up the shop's calendar or whatever other calendar you may be using just to compare, but this will keep you guys pretty organized. So let's say this time does work, all right, you guys both agree to it. Not only can you confirm it by going to the actual calendar. So all I did, guys, so we were on this page. All I did is I went on the left here, I clicked calendar, pulled up the appointment, I clicked, and you can change this from here, action status. So this what I call this is like the calendar card. All you need to do this is change this to confirmed and then save. Okay? That's all you need to do, and it should turn blue. Well, I guess you got to click OK as well, but you guys get the idea. So bam, bam, it's now blue. And guess what happens, guys? You guys should know this by now. What's going to happen? Oh, he's not here. He's not in booking requested anymore. Wow, what happened? Bam, he got moved by himself to booking confirmed. Okay. Now, what's cool is there's a few ways people could enter here. Okay. And it's always by your action 100%. They cannot get to this tab here without you taking some sort of action. And what I mean by that is, let's say you were going through your hot leads list here, similar card, right? You click, you have the conversation and you want to book them. You would go here. So this one's already confirmed, right? But let's say you add their time. You'll see here, there's no option to mark it as a request or a confirm because any appointment that you make yourself is automatically confirmed. And the moment you set it up here, you'll see that that person has been added to this tab, or it's someone you custom, you went to contacts, people who you have added to contacts yourself and have not come in through the system, they will not show up as an opportunity. Okay, so The only people on this page will be the leads that have come in strictly from inquiring. However, guys, the phone calls that come in, and I'll show you that in a bit here. The phone calls that come in, if you fill out the rest of their info, you'll see here the phone number will stay, and we'll get back to that actually. But you'll be able to create an opportunity, for example, sales pipeline. What stage would be a new lead? Let's say they called in or something like that, and then in that way they could come into your pipeline, right? But perfect. Okay. Another cool thing, another message sends, by the way. Hey, Gabe Musa, your appointment for Friday has been confirmed. So now they're getting the actual confirmation. They're not. It's not this message we're going to get with you. It's already at that point. Okay. And this will be followed with an email, as you know, as you guys are already used to. But the cool thing is there will be a assortment of other reminders that we'll send out, and which you'll be able to see here as they send. So another text like this and another email like this will send one day prior to their appointment, and then 2.5 hours before their actual appointment, they'll just simply receive a text. Okay. And the idea is to also have the address in those. Not only is the address in the original text, but it'll be in the last little bit of appointment reminders. Okay. So pretty simple. All right. Pretty straightforward, right? Now, what do you need to do if this person actually came in and paid for services? What you would do is pop open this tab, or sorry. So you know what I did there? I highlighted my name when I should be clicking on the actual opportunity card. So we haven't even gone over this because you don't really need to know it too much at this point, but let's go ahead and pull it up. This is your opportunity card. We're on the opportunities tab, or sales pipeline, whatever you want to call it. Let's click on the opportunity card, which is just, you got to click on the white part of the box instead of adding here. Add task is just like what we discussed earlier, and that'll also pop up from here as well if you just click on the white part. Tasks, notes, appointments even. But from here, you can add a few things, okay? You can add what their value is. If you've won, lost, abandoned, don't worry about this though. Too much, not yet, about status. Right now, lead value is what's key. So they came in for $1,000 service. Let me update that, which is what you guys need to be doing manually. And the only manual thing you guys will be needing to do is not only just adding this number, but also dragging them into this column. What does this do? This marks the person as a win. Okay, so let me refresh my page here. It should mark as a win. If not, I just look a little silly. So bam, okay, it did. Win. Now, this should normally disappear. The only reason why it's here is because if you take a look at the top here, you can actually sort through the open, the ones. So open will only show the current open guys. So you'll see this one disappeared. The open is what you'll normally be on. This is like default. I have all open just because I had it, but you guys are probably just on open. Just know that you can sort it depending on the status of their opportunity. Okay, so let's say you mark them as abandoned, right? They'll disappear, right? But you can just go here and sort that. So, but once they're moved here, if I'm in the default one, which is what you guys will be in, it'll disappear so you guys can keep it clean and stuff. And that's really it, guys. That's it. That's all you have to do. And there's just so much money on the table. So let's hop back. The last little thing that happens here. Oh, so because we won here, it's not going to show in the pipeline, right? So let's go back here. Let's just say, okay, let's put this guy back to open. All right. Oh, you know what I have it? I have it set up so that you can't move anyone back from here. So anyways, regardless, you'll see the value the pipeline value here when they're open and they actually have a value. But my profile is set up in a way where this person, or he's here, we're good, we're good. But like it took away the value, but booking confirmed. Let's get to the dashboard. There we go, pipeline value. That way, let's say you're talking to a hot lead, you can always just keep their value updated, and then now we can move them here. Okay, so very exciting, right? 100 should be 100% closing rate, but you guys get the idea. There we go, and the value went away because we actually closed that. All right, so the money's in our pocket now, right? But yeah, that's it, guys. If you guys have any questions, feel free. But just know, a little overview here. This is the main hub, okay? From here, you can get to the conversations page. You can get to whatever page you need, but by just clicking on the actual name, okay? So at the bottom, by the way, I'm moving this bar so that, some of you guys with a little smaller screens, the bar is here. If you want, you can control and zoom out. Click control on your keyboard and zoom out with your mouse scroll wheel out to see more of it. If you have like mega cool good eyes, you can see the full pipeline. I'm for everyone's sake, I'm a bit more zoomed in. But yeah, so very simple, guys. Reach out to me if you guys have any questions, but just know this is your main hub, the opportunities tab. From here, you need to be prioritizing from right to left. And that's just really about it. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Feel free to reach out. But it was a pleasure talking to you guys. So I'm always available to answer your questions through text. And I try my best to always answer your calls. So give me a shout if you guys need any assistance. And if you guys want to maybe even set up your pipeline a little differently, we can do that. Just let me know and we'll get on that. Take care.